Welcome to everyone. Joshna Patel here from Ramadan Radio Wolves, and this is a session for Dru Yoga for all. And thank you for joining in on this day. Hope you are having a very wonderful day. And today, welcoming you to a practical movement session to help you unwind, relax, and have fun with few movements. It might have been a busy day for you already, and whatever you are doing, please do join in. Follow your body. We'll be doing some movements. You can do sitting or standing or just listen and be part of the session. And as we invite you to this session today, I ask you to feel and see how your body is doing at the moment. It might be tight at the shoulders. It might be tired at the back. You may want to calm the mind. Whatever it is, today there are a few techniques I'm going to share with you to give you that more access to the energy flow in the body. And Dru Yoga is very easy to follow. Gentle movements, and you start feeling the benefits quite quickly. And hopefully when you start moving, you'll notice a few areas that might need more attention. So become aware of that area. Using breath work throughout, allowing your mind to focus. How does that sound? So whatever you are doing, wherever you are, maybe you can take this into your day, maybe you can take this into your weekend, share it with friends and family. Two very important areas I want to home into today. Two aspects. One is time and one is health. And they are two very precious assets that we don't always recognize and appreciate until they have been taken away from us. Give time to your health, and if you give health time, both work hand in hand. So when we do these movements, remember the benefits are for you personally, how it helps you feel, how it helps you think maybe better, a bit more clearer, a bit more happier. And also, it's something that I always invite people to follow the movements in a way that's right for you today. If it doesn't feel right to move in a particular way, please allow yourself just to listen and maybe have a go later on. Or you may want to share it with somebody else that you think will benefit. And our hallmark for our yoga classes that we hold, which I do. If you want to know more about that, please email me on midlands@druworldwide.com. A typical Dru Yoga class gives you an atmosphere and encourages the yoga practice to be just right for you because it's very accessible, very doable. It can help release any tension in the body, help you become more rejuvenated, and also helps you to relax. Through movements and breath work, it helps the mind to relax in a way that it can create that more space, more energy to give you the direction and the clarity on what choices that we need to make in life. Dru Yoga is for any age, any body type and experience, and it's a unique combination of making movements come together, weave together, called energy block release sequences. We'll touch upon that in a moment. And also postures. And there is a great feeling of wellness, which allows the body to feel the movements to continue to be felt throughout the session, but also after session and throughout the next day and the day after, depending how much effort and time one can put into the health and movements. So if you feel today you want to touch upon or listen in a bit deeper on what is it that one needs to do for health, you're in the right place. And I started by saying time and health are two very important aspects that we can recognize and maybe be reminded of the importance of it. Often we have time on our hands, and sometimes we feel we've got too much time, but sometimes we feel we have not got enough time. And I want to focus and create a framework around time and health. So whatever you do for your health now, you will benefit. And whatever depth you give it, you will get that return back to you. You may not feel it that it's going anywhere straight away, but normally you start feeling slightly different. You start feeling as something is happening to your body and mind. And it's really fun and interesting and curious to see how it is working for you. So I invite you to join me. Going to do a couple of nice warm up the muscles and tension released in the shoulders. So if you're happy to stand up, or you can do this sitting down if you feel that's something that's all right for you, then gently become aware of your shoulders and going to raise them up and roll them back. So I'm sitting at the moment, so I'm just going to roll my shoulders up and back and down. It's a nice squeeze and release to the top of the shoulders, and then the opposite way. And then I'm going to gently stand up, so I invite you to stand up as well. Wonderful. And with this one, you're going to feel the arms just rotating forward and back. When you give yourself the movement from working from the shoulders, notice how the movements go down towards the elbows, into the wrists, and you can almost feel your fingers moving and your thumbs leading, taking your arms away from the body and allowing any heaviness to dissolve away gently, creating a flow through the joints. We always say that if people have high blood pressure, please don't hold your arms up too high above your heart level, but take it easy, follow your body. And then you're going to allow the hands to come away from the body slightly more, so it's slightly higher. And then alternating the wonderful rotation. One hand goes forward, one hand goes away. And you can rotate your head to look at the direction of the hand that's facing uppermost. So you start moving your neck. Remember, these are easy movements, very gentle, allowing yourself to notice how your arms are feeling. You may not have noticed it all day, but now, there you go, you're in touch with your body. And then allowing the hands and the arms to gracefully and gently come down to the side of the body, and we can pause there. Hopefully you're feeling slightly different in the shoulders. And then nice, wonderful stretch. Arms above you, stretch high, allowing your spine to lengthen, reaching up with the arms high up, as high as you can. And then you can interlock your hands and then just give a side stretch to one way and the opposite way. So you're opening the side of the rib cage, you're allowing the spine to slide sideways, stretch sideways, and the opposite way. Breathing in, coming up, and breathing out as you stretch to the side. If you can work with the breath. Otherwise, follow what's right for your breath, the rhythm of your breath. And then once you've done a few of those, you're going to release the arms, let them come down to the side of the body. Hopefully again, you feel you've done something to your shoulders to help them feel better. And give it that nice side stretch at the side of the body. And then what we will be doing next is just giving yourself a little bit of a twist. So this is when you're moving from side to side, allowing the arms to move across the body, side to side. And then feel into the lower back, feel into the middle part of your back. You can raise your arms slightly higher and keep twisting from side to side and leaving yourself space around you. Hopefully you have space around you. If you have people in the room, ask them to join in if they haven't already and smile at them. It's a wonderful way of connecting with people, is that wonderful smile. And then allowing the arms to gradually but surely relaxing to the side of the body. and then allow your arms to come to a stillness. And then we're going to do one other stretch before we sit down or pause from the movements, is a nice twist when you bring your arms in front to shoulder height. Going to bend the elbows slightly, and then you can follow your right arm as you rotate the lower back, looking behind you, looking along your right arm, giving yourself a twist from the lower back, middle part, and the upper back. Even your neck gets a rotation as you look over your right shoulder. Coming forward as you breathe in, and then continue the twist on the out breath the opposite way, following the left arm. Taking your left arm behind you, looking over your left shoulder, and lovely twist to the middle back, upper back. Even the neck can give a nice twist there, a nice feel-good feeling in your neck. And then gently coming forward. Relax the arms, giving you a breather for a moment to allow the arms to rest at the side. They can get slightly heavy, so become aware of how it's going for you. Going to do that one again. So on the in-breath, lift the arms to shoulder height in front of you. Next out-breath, rotate round towards the right, following your right arm, looking over your right shoulder. Your arms are more or less shoulder level if you can, bending the elbows slightly. And then when you're ready to come forward, breathing in, coming forward, remember not to hold the breath at any time. Make it as comfortable as possible for yourself. Next out breath, rotate around towards the left, leading with the left arm, looking over your left shoulder. Holding that really wonderful twist for the spine, breathing easily. You might have found they've gone slightly further. And then when you're ready to come forward, breathing in, bringing the arms in front, allowing the hands to gently come down to the side of the body. This is you giving time to your health. Isn't that wonderful? Hands on the hips. Nice circle with the lower back. Again, allowing any tightness to be released gently in your lumbar sacrum area. It's doing like a nice wide circle with your lower back, as if you've got a hula hoop around your waist. You don't have to go too fast. If you want to, you can. And then go the opposite way. I can imagine some people going really, really quickly. And then bringing the circle from your hips as wide as you can. Maybe 4 or 5 more times, giving you a nice lumbar release. And then come to a stillness for a moment. Allow the hands to come at the side of the body. There's a couple of things I like to do with you, but I'm inviting you to sit down and pause for a moment. And just for a few moments or two to see how you're feeling. How is your spine? How is your shoulders feeling? And notice how your breath is. Sometimes we can breathe really well and really deeply. Sometimes we may find we're breathing shallow and maybe too fast. It's always good to become aware on how you are breathing. And we may not always notice it until we start bringing awareness to our breath. And how does one do that? Well, through movement gives you that pathway, the connection of focusing your mind with the breath when you move. And when we do the yoga classes, when we give people the techniques and the tools and the different postures, it actually helps to guide the body into a relaxation mode or in a rejuvenation mode, depending what the body and what you would need at the time. So it's great to feel really well and balanced. And it's great to feel really well and relaxed. Either way, the movements will help you bring your awareness to what is happening in your body, which is going to be more aware of how you're feeling in your mind. And then that also comes out into the way we respond to life. So that's another area that we can come into. But it's when we come back to my statement at the beginning that time and health are two very precious assets. And sometimes we don't always recognize what they are and how valuable they are in our life until maybe it's taken away. So why wait? Why wait to be taken our health away? And sometimes we find ourselves in a place that we might think, I'll do something later. Have you ever had that feeling of wanting to do something for your health? Joining the gym or going for a walk or doing daily regime for your health? Eating a very healthy diet that you might need at the moment. And we'll tend to almost say, actually, I might do another day. I might do it later, or I'll do it tomorrow. And that's called delaying and postponing. But why wait? We've been given opportunity. Like today, there's an opportunity for you to listen to a few gems, a few reminders from what I'm saying. You may come back to this recording on the Facebook or the YouTube. You may go to our website, druyoga.com/show, and explore more areas, more techniques, more events. But we might delay it. But if you were to say, I'm not going to delay, I'm going to do something straight away, I'm going to get involved straight away and do something for your health, that is a very positive, a very welcoming step for your body and mind, because you will benefit. You will certainly benefit. But sometimes in life, we tend to go for something, or we have an opportunity to be with people who uplift us. We may have an opportunity where we can reconnect ourselves with nature. But if we don't take on the opportunity while it is there in front of us, it can go very quickly. They say there are many doors that will open to you for opportunities, but they may not be open for long. And it's really important to respect time. Respect your time frame with your connection with opportunities in life. And sometimes we need one other quality that goes with taking the opportunity, and that is discipline. Sometimes if we're not disciplined in our mind, and discipline meaning like this meaning to what you want to achieve, you have some kind of aspect of you to say, I need to be doing this for my health, because if I don't, this is what's going to happen to me in the next few months. And that's like a mindset, and you're disciplining your mind to remember that point, that if you don't do something for your health at this time, in the future, it's going to have a certain effect. So in a way, I can leave that with you because it's very personal. But on the other hand, I can take you to give you opportunities. Let's put it that way. Give you opportunities to take you to the point where you feel, I can do that. I can do these movements like we just done today. Very simple movements. We did a stand-up stretch. When we wake up in the morning, we stretch and our bodies are really elated at the prospect that it's going to move again. And then we did a nice standing twist. We're taking our arms around one way and the other to allow the spine to move. Beautiful spine, very amazing spine. If you look at the structure of the spine, it is very fascinating and it's magnificent. And then we did a nice side stretch that we're allowing ourselves to feel. We'll do it more in a moment. But when you move the body, it will access the dormant energy that sometimes we feel we don't have. But we do have energy in the body. We have energy in our muscles. We have energy in the brain. If we were to use it and direct it in the way that's going to be beneficial to us, then something goes ping in our minds, like the light bulb lighting up and saying, aha, that's what I needed to do. Thank you to yourself. Thank yourself for taking the opportunity, not letting the opportunity to go by. Remember, time and opportunity, don't let it go by without doing something useful, something beneficial for you and for your health. And after the break, I like to share with you 2 very beautiful movements. One isn't moving a lot, but it has power and strength in there where you focus with your mind. The other one is a wonderful warrior type posture, which encourages determination and encourages the willpower, but also opens the shoulders and the upper body, which will raise the energy to breathe better, to take the breath and the energy into the brain, where lots of things happen all the time. The activities. Another phenomenal muscle is the brain. Exercise it enough, rejuvenate it enough, and it can work to your advantage. So we're going to do a few movements in a moment after the break. But in the meantime, we want to just remind ourselves how we started. We're talking about what is it that you need to do today for your health. We'll come back to you. If you delayed, maybe the opportunity is there and it may disappear and gone and may forget. To have discipline in our mind, to have a focus or a reminder that if I do certain things for my health, and what happens if I don't? What will happen in the future? It's almost like we need some kind of trigger point, some kind of motivation that allows us to remind ourselves to do something very practical, something very beautiful, something very rejuvenating for our health. And, of course, sharing with others. When we share our techniques that we've learned or are reminded of and give it to somebody, it can also have a beautiful, precious moment for them too. So we're going to have a break in a moment, and please do come back. Going to share how you can stand in your power using the breath, how to encourage determination and willpower in your body, in your mind, to achieve what you need to do in your life. And at the moment, we're talking about health. But you can spread out different aspects of the reminders that you're getting today in different areas of your life too, with your family, your communication. So a good reference point to start with is your personal health. Time and health are 2 very precious assets that we don't always recognize and appreciate until they have been taken away or depleted. So remember those 2 really important aspects. If you wish to continue your day and you may be able to listen no further live, you can come back on the YouTube or Facebook, or you can email me questions on midlands@druworldwide.com. We have classes and courses. We have Dru Yoga teacher training courses and foundation courses. And we also have our website, druyoga.com/show. And if you have any reflections, it's always good to hear from you. So please do connect. And if you do need to have a drink of water, please do come back in 6 minutes and we'll be back with some more movements and insights on Dru Yoga for all. Hope to see you soon.
Are you replacing windows in your home? Here at AK Windows, with over 30 years experience manufacturing and installation, we can provide you with premium and affordable UPVC, aluminium windows and doors, roof lanterns, composite and bifolding doors. We offer a free quotation on all work with our selected range of windows in grey, white and much more. We can also repair window and door locks with glass repairs too. We also supply to the trade. Call today for a free quote on 01902 421 500. AK Windows. Are you looking for a new challenge? A chance to be your own boss? Becoming a driving instructor is a lot easier than you think. Bespoke training is provided and franchise opportunities with guaranteed results. Or are you looking to get a full driving license? Well, look no further. For a complete package from translated theory classes to driving ability, securing your freedom to the future. Contact us today by calling Ash's Driving School on 07402 362 717. Wolverhampton and surrounding areas. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Learn by taking the right turn.
Mubi Bass Electronics, specialist in car audio and home entertainment. Suppliers of leading brands, Samsung, Sony, and Panasonic. We supply and fit all car audio systems, top brands, Kenwood, Bose, and we're an authorized supplier of Vibe product. Visit our store online at mubibass.co.uk and order today for next day delivery. Mubi Bass Electronics are proud sponsors of Wolverhampton Wanderers FC. Call us today for a free quote on 01902 754 546 and quote Ramadan 20 for 10% off. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Mubi Bass Electronics, specialist in car audio and home entertainment.
Little Dessert Shop, UK's leading dessert franchise, continues to deliver happiness in Wolverhampton. Order from Just Eat, Uber Eats and Deliveroo. Visit us at littledessertshop.co.uk and contact your nearest branch. From all at Little Dessert Shop, we wish you a blessed Ramadan and a happy Eid.
Ready for a new career? Ready to be an engineer? Get ready, get set, get training. Become a qualified domestic gas or electrical engineer with the potential to earn up to 45k by enrolling onto one of our bespoke, accredited, industry-recognised training courses at our purpose-built training centre in Wolverhampton. For more information, visit our website gettraining.com or contact us on 01902 583 941. It's mega deal time right now at Salsa Grill. Any size pizza, a buy one, get one free, with free medium fries. Any curries with 4 roti, just $6.99. Any single burger meal, just $3.50. Masala fish with fries or a naan, only $4.50. It's all here and much more at Salsa Grill, 27 Broad Street, Wolverhampton. Order on Wolverhampton 312 314 or online through Just Eat, Uber Eats or by searching Salsa Grill Wolverhampton. Mina Bazaar, one of the UK's biggest collections of Asian bridal wear and fashion. Established for over 25 years, we're now showcasing and taking orders for our brand new catalogue. We have Mina Bazaar's men's bridal wear. We'll be stocking the very best in groom sherwani, fashion kurta and waistcoats. Book an appointment today and get 15% off during Ramadan at Mina Bazaar, 184 Ladypool Road, Birmingham, B12 8JS by calling us on 07970 265 956. Spice up your iftar with traditional spices and flavours from Indus. We go to great lengths to source only the best in Far Eastern flavours, with a wide range of spices, pulses, lentils and essentials for your kitchen cupboards. From our hot chili powder to our range of beans and pulses. Find our range in leading local supermarkets and retailers. Indus, the world's finest foods. Your tyres are essential for safe driving. They're the only link between your vehicle and the road. At Premier Tyres, we proudly stock leading tyre brands such as Goodyear, Michelin, Pirelli and more. We're also your go-to garage for MOTs, servicing, exhausts and all your mechanical needs. With the most affordable prices in town, unmatched quality, knowledgeable and fully qualified mechanics, we will look after your car no matter the make or model. Premier Tyres, Crown Street, WV1 1PX. Call 01902 455 684 or visit premiertyreservices.com.
Every Ramadan, many around the world remain hopeful of your zakat and sadaqah, to see them through their toughest days. That's why your charity not only improves lives, but saves lives. Give hope to millions around the world from your hands, through Muslim hands. Hope is never lost when we place our trust in Allah. Hold on to hope and help save lives. Visit muslimhands.org.uk today.
This is Ramadan Radio, your local voice, your local Muslim radio. Go to RamadanRadioWolves.com and donate to your local mosque.
Welcome back, Joshna Patel, Dru Yoga for All. Thank you for joining us, and want to invite you again to feel how you are in your mind, in your body. Just notice what's happening. And we have done some movements earlier, and they were to do with opening the shoulders, nice stretch for the body to help you balance and activate the energy and help you rejuvenate. So 2 areas and 2 very wonderful, precious assets I was homing into today is time and health. Giving time to your health and giving health time. And they work very wonderfully hand in hand. And remember that whatever you give to your health will benefit you. And not to wait and not to postpone it and not to think about we'll do that later. So we are in the moment. Hopefully you can join me in more movements. And the next part of the session is going to be either standing or sitting, because it's something that you can do where you can focus your mind in your body. So I'm going to invite you to either come on your feet or you can gently just sit with your feet on the floor, taking your back away from the chair. And this is something to do with how the mind and alignment can affect how you feel and your emotions. It's not a very long technique, but you can take up to 4 minutes, you can take up to 8 minutes, or you can take 3 minutes. The more you practice, the quicker you'll be able to feel the benefit of this very simple alignment awareness exercise. So if you are standing on your feet, have your feet about 20 centimeters apart, your hips are facing forward, and you're balancing on your feet, not too far and not too far forward or back. If you are sitting with the feet on the ground, your knees are parallel, and your hands can rest on your lap, or you can interlock them. And then becoming aware of your spine. Just lengthen the spine from the base, so you are lifting slightly from the rib cage, from the sternum. And you're lifting your head to look forward, straight ahead. If you feel it's okay, you can soften your gaze or close your eyes, or look at something that's very calming, something that's still. You can tuck your chin slightly towards your throat to lengthen the back of the neck, and imagine a golden cord pulling the crown of your head towards the ceiling, giving you that wonderful lengthening to your spine and the back of the neck. Shoulders relaxed. If you're standing, the hips are forward and your knees are soft. It's a wonderful way to become aware of your posture. And then you can bring your awareness to your breath, noticing the ebb and flow of the breath, how deep or how shallow it might be, how fast or slow. But become aware of the ebb and flow of the breath through the nose. A very natural rhythm for you at the moment. And then as you bring your awareness to your breath, take your awareness towards the lower back, into the legs, into the feet. Feel the firmness of your feet on the ground. And then take your awareness up the legs towards the lower back. And then breathe in, take your awareness along the spine towards the back of the neck. And then breathe down the spine, just taking your awareness down the spine and your awareness into the feet. Going to bring your awareness more into the breath and the movement of the breath going through the body, lifting the sternum as you breathe in breathing out down the spine, imagining a warmth moving through your back, down the legs into the earth. And then taking awareness through the legs, through the spine, taking slightly higher towards the head, the crown of the head. And then take awareness down the back, through the spine, breathing out into the legs and the feet. Very gentle awareness. And it's a flow. You may be moving a bit quicker with the awareness depending on your breath. If you want to slow down, deepen your breath, but make it safe not to hold the breath at any point, just a natural pause between the out breath and the in breath. Next time you breathe in through the crown, just allow a warmth just to hover at the top of the crown of the head and feel quite still, quite centered and calm. And then allow your breath just to feel it's moving down the spine, into the legs, into the earth. And then bring your awareness to your breath again, the ebb and flow through the nose. And see how you are. How is the mind? Is it wandering? Is it following my voice? Is it following your breath? And then you can gently open your eyes. You can move your hands. You can even give yourself a stretch if you need to, and smile. And you can sit down if you are standing. If you want to stand and you're sitting, of course, please do, just to move your body. And that is literally a few moments of breath awareness with a beautiful posture called the mountain posture. It's a standing, how to stand in a balanced position, because it's going to affect your mind. It'll affect how your posture is. And it gives you awareness on how you're feeling and how you can actually draw inwards your energy, your focus. And then with that in mind, when you have that focus, it gives you more insight on clarity into your choices. As I was saying earlier about time, how to use time well. How to discipline your mind or discipline your reminders on what effect it has if we don't use time well. What happens if we give in to health and we override it in a way that sometimes it's not easy to recapture and pull back to a stability in our health, whether it's physical or mental health, emotional balance. All of that has a play on each other. It affects each other. The breath will affect the emotions. Emotions will affect the body. What if we had the opportunity, the word opportunity comes back, use this opportunity to take the reins, take control, take in charge of your emotions by using the power of the breath, by using what the body can do with movement. So with that in mind, I'm going to share one other posture with you, which allows you to feel that discipline, that determination, that willpower. It's the willpower that you can be, it encourages you to feel that motivation in our life and in our body. So this one does entail standing up. So I'm going to invite you to come up onto your feet. Going to give yourself a little stretch again. Bring your arms above you and let them relax at the side. Just raise the arms above you and relax. It's always good to move something before we go into a posture, just to prepare the body. And as you do that, you're breathing in, raising the arms. And as you lower the arms, you're breathing out. You can give a little more stretch or twist to the spine, go side to side. You can roll your hips forward and round. And then allow your arms to come to the side. Wonderful. When we are standing in an upright position, again gently bring your awareness to your feet. I'm going to step out, maybe shoulder width apart, feet are facing forward. Going to raise the arms outwards to shoulder height. Palms are facing down. Going to rotate your right foot towards the right. And then bend your right knee gently. And then you're going to look over your right arm. Gives you a little more foundation of your power in your legs to create the stability. Your thighs, your knees, your ankles, your feet, quite grounded. I can bend that knee more if you need to sink down lower into the warrior one, as we call it. And then you're going to lean over towards the right, allowing your hand to rest on your thigh or your elbow. The other arm raises up overhead and stretch to the side of the body. You're almost leaning and looking at life from the side, sidewards. And then gently keeping your right knee bent, coming up, arms extend outwards, shoulder height. Straighten the knee, relax the arms. Hopefully the arms are still happy. And you feel that something's happened in your back, in your shoulders, in your legs. And then we're going to have another go on the other side, and I'm going to incorporate the breath more focused. So this time your feet are shoulder width apart. Going to breathe in, raising the arms to shoulder height sidewards. Left foot over towards the left. Back heel will go slightly away from you. Next out breath, bend the left knee. So the knee is above the ankle if you can. Keep it steady. Keep gently breathing. And then rotate your head to look over across the left arm. Feel the power up in your legs, in the front of the body. Wonderful opening to the upper body. And then next out breath, you're going to lean over towards the left, placing your left hand on your knee or your elbow. And then you're going to allow the upper arm to stretch overhead, giving the side of your rib cage a side stretch to the spine. Nice opening, beautiful balance, wonderful focus. Keep breathing gently. Take your time, enjoy if you can. Hopefully you are breathing gently. When you're ready to come up, you're going to breathe in. Keep the left knee bent. The arms will come out to shoulder height, away from your shoulder, across the shoulders. And then breathing in, bring the feet forward. Breathe out, the arms come down and pause. And if you are able to, either sit down or come into a wonderful forward bend. All you're going to do is bend your knees, place your hands on the top of your thighs, rounding your shoulders, relax the head forward. Let gravity, invite gravity to relax your spine, relax your neck. You can let go of your hands if you feel it's okay for you to do. Let them hang loose in front of you in the forward bend. And then gently uncurl the spine. The head will come up last. Bring your feet together. And give another wonderful stretch to the spine, lifting your arms above you. And let the arms come down. I'm going to invite you to follow your hands across in front of you, bending the elbows, lifting the elbows above you to the side, palms face away, lowering the arms. So you're going to bring the arms in front, like you're taking a jumper up, crossing the hands, lifting the arms above your head, palms face away from you, extending the arms to the side of the body. Call the heart expansion breath. Just continue with this wonderful movement, breathing in as you raise your arms, breathing out, allowing the arms to come down to the side of the body. You can create calmness around you, palms facing away. Create a circle of energy if you wish to. Following the breath, breathing in, lifting the arms. Breathing out, arms come down to the side of the body. At any time you feel you want to stop and pause for a couple of breaths, please do. Otherwise, 2 or 3 more circles with the arms and enjoy the flow. Just take a few moments, giving yourself the sanction to scan the body, allowing the arms to rest at the side. And notice and accept the thoughts that are going through you without any judgment, without getting caught. Just be a witness to the thoughts. There's no right or wrong, it's just a neutral thought going through. And gently come and sit down. You can open your eyes. And hopefully you feel slightly renewed. So there you go, a wonderful few moments, hopefully for your body. Notice again how that made you feel. How are your shoulders? How is your neck? Even your mind. Does it want to have another go later, or does it want to stop? Because all the time we have these bombardments of choices coming our way in different directions. And we don't always feel that we can cope with what direction to go. Not the work or the tasks, or whether to feed the children or whether to pick up the children or go to work. More into the task of where the mind is taking our emotions and where our energy is being taken. Because sometimes when we think and overthink too much, we tend to get slightly tired. It can tire us because it takes energy to think. It takes energy to make the right decision sometimes, because it takes effort. Hopefully, by doing the movements, it gives you more of an insight how to use your effort well and what it means to put effort into something that's going to be for the good for yourself and for the good of people and the community and your family and friends around you. And I go back to the initial qualities we were sharing about time and health. Coming back to time. When we have time on our hands, do we use it well? If you've got time on your hands, do I waste it? Or am I using it to the benefit of others? Is there a balance in how I use my time? And the health, yes, of course, it's going to have some impact on health. Whatever we do, whatever you do, it's going to have an impact on how we think, feel, and our bodies. So using your time well is one of those wonderful things we have at our fingertips. But sometimes it can run away with us. Before we know it, it's afternoon or evening, and there'll be some tasks that we haven't come to do or not completed, and it can create, chaos in our mind. What if we were to plan it? We can't plan everything to the detail, maybe, but certain things that you can plan, do. And again, it's coming back to the point for health. Plan in your health. Have a health plan in your day, in your week. And remember to have a think, where is it that you want to be this time with your health, this time next week, or this time in a month's time, at the end of Ramadan, starting soon. What is it that you want to achieve through those beautiful weeks of prayer, of focus, and coming together? What are those pillars that you want to achieve in your life? And when we allow ourselves to plan, it's most likely that gives us an insight on what we need to do or what we need to do more of or less of. Without a plan, we dart into the day, we go into this direction and we do this for our health or not do this for our health. And before we know it, it's the end of the week and we haven't really achieved what we thought we should be doing when we thought of it at the beginning of the week or the beginning of the day. So it's really important to be mindful of the exercises, mindful of the few times a day what you need to do to lift the energy. If you get tired in the day, how to bring yourself to do the movements or the breath work or to eat well or to be in nature. There's loads of things I'm sure you are aware of that one can do, that you can do in your life, in your day plan or your weekly plan. So using your time well for your health will certainly benefit. You giving time for your health will give you benefit. And if you're not sure, you can always ask questions, send me an email on midlands@druworldwide.com. I do classes where they are face-to-face in Wolverhampton. If you want things on Zoom, online, and also we have weekend courses if you want to deepen your aspect and deepen your personal development for your wellness on a physical level or emotional level. We have courses face-to-face in Birmingham. Please have a look on our website, druyoga.com/show. It's always welcome to send in reflections and questions as you have been doing. And it's amazing when somebody asks a question where it can take and how it can benefit other listeners as well. So please do send in questions, continue to send in questions. Anything that we've shared today, I've shared with you today, please use it to however you feel is right for you. There might be some things that really fell in place, might have triggered a reminder for you somewhere. It might have been something that you always wanted to hear and are thinking, yep, that's perfect. Or it might be something you feel, I think I know that, but I'll do it a bit later, but don't leave it too long. Okay, remember, use your time well. The opportunity is there. Or you might think, oh, that particular technique or that phrase or that quote about time and health, I can share that with somebody, a family friend or a friend that will benefit. So remember, all of these is now over to you. All the aspects or the qualities or the reflections and reminders are just few motivational points that you can take, opportunity, chances. You can call it what you like. Put it in a place that feels right for you. But they are stepping stones that you can use to walk across to a better, more ideal way, in more ideal situation that you find for yourself, maybe. So remember, whatever you do it with a happy heart. Do it with an openness. Do it with a part of you that really wants to welcome the beauty and the energetic side of it to feel fulfilled. And that is what it's all about. All the movements, the techniques in Dru Yoga is here to empower you, to empower others, and to also, it is up to us how we use the techniques and how we want to take it forward. So look forward to hearing from you. And this is Joshna, Dru Yoga for All. Our website is druyoga.com/show. Email is midlands@druworldwide.com. We talked about the importance of time and health, and hopefully you give yourself time for better health. Have a wonderful day.